Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Golden State Warriors. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. And here we are, Greg, getting into the middle of the season. You can feel teams start to bear down now. Focus perhaps a little bit more.
Everyone has found their groove at this point. Questions have been asked and answered by teams, and we should see some great games in the coming weeks.
Pass to Jamison. That's good, and Serenas with the assist.
And phenomenal work in close. Jamison is just so assertive from that area.
Here's Hudson. And a wide open look for Lee. The putback, and Garnett able to finish.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Richardson outside. Back to Arenas. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Here's Richardson. Rebound by Serbiak. From deep three-point land. No good from Lee. Richardson against Hudson. Richardson, no luck. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Serbiak passes to Lee. Garnett outside. Stolen by Jamison. Here's the break. And there's the foul. It'll go on Lee. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Pass to Richardson. Outside Arenas. Warriors the rebound.
And what you love about him is he's a team-first guy, willing to do whatever it takes to win.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Hudson. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Garnett outside. Here's Serbiak. Jamison covering. Lee gets the bucket.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Richardson with it. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Outside, Jamison. On the wing, Arenas. 5 on the clock. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. There's Lee with the 3. The Warriors pull it in.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Now here's Arenas. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Here's Dampier. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
That's exactly the spot where you want Dampier to have the ball. He's unstoppable there.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Pass to Lee. Fires from way outside. That shot misses. Warriors have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Richardson outside. Outside for Jamison. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Pass to Nesterovic. Out to Lee. There's the 3. Here's Garnett. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
He reads shot trajectories so well. Garnett understands how to capitalize on that offensive glass.
And it's Richardson slamming it down.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
So it's the Timberwolves now, following the score by Golden State. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, and Serbiak loves shooting the ball. All he needs is a little daylight, and he is ready to fire.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Richardson outside. Pass to Jamison for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Garnett's got his 5th rebound in this one. Lee with the ball. Gilbert Arenas covering. Here's Hudson. Hasn't made one yet. No good from Lee.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Looking at Minnesota, they took the win in their last game against the Rockets.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game, great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Golden State moving the ball around. A 3 ball. Rebound, Minnesota. Garnett's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Hudson. Lee outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Dampier. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Kevin Garnett.
Once Dampier gets that kind of positioning, there's not much you can do as a defender. He's just too big and strong.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
Every team wants to have an Eric Dampier. 6'11", long arms. He can anchor you defensively as a rim protector, and offensively, can score from the post when you get it to him.
Good on the second free throw. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Hudson. He has yet to score. Garnett kicks to Lee. Over Richardson. And Lee with the basket on the assist by Garnett.
Using that mid-range area to find points. Good offensive awareness that time pays off.
Hudson against Arenas. Shot clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And the Warriors miss again. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Arenas against Hudson. Lee outside. To the left wing. No good from Hudson.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Dampier. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
That's a straight-up power move by Eric Dampier. Really impressive.
Minnesota shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. So the Timberwolves call their first timeout.
Put your hands together for Timberwolves Minnesota answers.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Gill against Richardson. Gill the pass to Brandon. Shot clock at 5. Out to Smith. Here's Gill. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The Warriors have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Pass to Arenas. It's up a 3. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And now a 4-point Warrior lead.
Boy, that's a great job by Dampier. Just can't teach size.
Trent, a screen on Arenas. And that one's good. Brandon.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Arenas. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. Golden State moving the ball around. Pass to Richardson. Now Arenas, 6 to shoot. Hits it from three-point range. Arenas has got his second basket of the night.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Gill. And here's Trent. Still scoreless. Three-pointer. Gill misses. Warriors leading by 5. Richardson left side. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Brandon. Minnesota shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Smith the pass to Trent. Here's Brandon. And stolen by Arenas. Here's Richardson. That's in, coming off an assist from Arenas. Arenas has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And here are the Timberwolves. They trail by 7. Here's Brandon. He's covered by Arenas. Great positioning on the putback.
Good free work on the boards that time by Joe Smith. Got the offensive rebound and then went right back up with it.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for the Timberwolves.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And we've got a chance now to get caught up on how the standings are looking in the West as we make the push through midseason. You take a look at the Warriors, and not a surprise really to see them sitting there in that #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And checking out Minnesota, just a few spots below there.
Well, right now for the Timberwolves, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
There's 1:26 left in the first. And that one's good. Brandon. And now just a 3-point Warrior lead.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here is Murphy. Last time out, he had 13 points. Here's Oliver. Outside, Murphy. 5 on the clock. Leonard, the pass to Dunleavy. Over Smith. Dunleavy's shot is off. The Timberwolves shooting 42% to begin this game. Pass to Brandon. Inside, Smith. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Smith shoots such a solid percentage from the floor because he doesn't take bad shots. He typically takes good ones.
To the inside. Got a piece of it. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. On the wing, Jackson. Trent outside. Pass to Gill. Releases. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Outside, Murphy. Takes the 3. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Timberwolves ahead as they dominate the last minutes of the quarter on an 8-0 run. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly break down the game we're watching with the Timberwolves, guys.
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points. He'll miss some of these from time to time, especially when he feels some pressure on the way up.
There's a screen. Here's Foyle, guarded by Jackson. Murray, the pass to Oliver. Outside, Murphy. Pass to Foyle. Rebounded by Jackson. The Timberwolves leading. Here's Strickland. Left side, Jackson. His first attempt of the game finds the target. Jackson's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Now Dunleavy still without a basket. When you compare the numbers from the 80s, mid-90s to today, scoring, grade, and pace is down. Why?
Well, I think the game has become dominated by big men, and so that lends to slowing it down, trying to grind out wins.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Dunleavy. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Knocking down your freebies can help you get in a rhythm and stay there.
Smith, the pass to Peeler. Smith feeling it out a bit. Here's Serbiak. And it's off from three-point range. The Warriors trail. To the left side wing. The Warriors making a switch here. Wallace is checked in.
Substitution for the Warriors. Number 5, TJ.
On defense, Minnesota. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. Clock at 6. Foyle can't get it to go. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Strickland. Still yet to score. And the basket by Serbiak.
I love how quick Serbiak is. I mean, doesn't waste any time getting his shot off. That quick release I'm talking about. Catch and shoot is right in his wheelhouse.
Here's Oliver. Wallace outside. Gets a very good look and converts.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Pass to Smith. And here is Serbiak over Wallace. Serbiak, no luck.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
Now Murphy, covered by Smith. Outside, Murphy. Nails it from the high post. Now just a 1-point Minnesota lead. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Strickland. Pass to Serbiak. In the corner, Smith with it. Here's Strickland. There's a good screen. Serbiak gets it to go from 18 feet away. Serbiak's got 5 points in the quarter.
Showing nice feel for the mid-range. He can take advantage of that spot on the floor.
Murphy against Smith. Shot, high post. Murphy can't hit. Minnesota leading by 3. Here's Serbiak, and the 3 ball is good. Serbiak's got 10 points.
Yeah, how about the range there from Serbiak? He doesn't hesitate when pulling from outside.
To the middle. It's deflected. Here's Peeler. Nothing on the board. Pass to Strickland. From the stripe. Smith's shot is good. Smith's got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. So both teams making some changes here. Warriors trail by 8. Now Dunleavy. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. On the wing, Arenas. And again, no good by Golden State. Minnesota's gone 2 or 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Serbiak up top. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's a 10-point Timberwolves lead.
Takes a lot of agility to pull that off. How about that ball handle?
Warriors have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Right side, Arenas. Arenas has doubled. 6 on the shot clock. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's Brandon. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Warriors shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. Jamison with a screen for Arenas. Pass to Jamison. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. Arnett outside. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. There's Lee with the 3. The Warriors pull it in.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Lee. The Warriors making the shot. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
You know, I also like the fact they've been really aggressive in attacking from behind the arc. They could do a lot of damage from there tonight.
Free throw good, Dampier. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Hudson's checked in, and the Warriors also making a change. Richardson's checked in. That one is no good. Timberwolves leading by 7. Trent passes to Hudson. Now here's Lee. Launches from deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Dampier's got 5 rebounds tonight. Arenas dishes to Jamison. Outside Arenas. Yep, it counts. Arenas has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Here's Hudson. Still scoreless. Garnett outside. Jamison against Trent. Looking to get back on track here. Indeed, Lee drops it in. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guys. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
And the Warriors with possession here, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Arenas misses. Garnett with it. He picked up 24 points in their last one against the Rockets in Houston.
And also 3 steals, so he showed some grit and determination on the defensive side.
It's tipped. Kevin Garnett with the steal. Here's Hudson. Pass to Trent. Lee outside. Down low, Woods. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Now, here's Richardson. He had 16 points in the win against Miami.
What opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off him.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the Warriors miss again.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
There's Lee with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Dampier's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Jamison with a screen for Arenas. Drops in the tray. Arenas has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, that was one of those no, yes type shots.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
Everyone get ready to put your hands together. Timberwolves,
Here's Hudson. He has yet to score. Trent, a screen on Arenas. Here's Hudson. Pass to Trent. The Warriors pull it in. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here's Hudson. Here's Jackson, and it's sent back by Dampier.
Dampier can be a dynamic defender, disrupting with his size and length.
And now the Timberwolves on the break. Trent outside. Jackson kicks to Hudson. And the three off target. Warriors trail by 4. At the teardrop. Rebounded by Hudson. Minnesota shooting in the second quarter around 42%. Pass to Trent. Out to the right wing. Jackson with the screen. To the paint. And the dunk by Jackson.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Everyone sit down and put your hands together. Timberwolves, Minnesota answers.
We've got 1:08 left in the first half. Pass to Arenas. Richardson outside. And here's Arenas. 6 to shoot. Back to Richardson. From the arc. Here's Dampier. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Dampier's got 10 points.
Boy, his activity on the glass so valuable to this team.
Over to the wing. Pass to Strickland. Jamison against Smith.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Warriors trail by 4. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside Arenas. 15 seconds left in the first half of the game. From outside the arc, a three-pointer is right on target. Arenas has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Warriors. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Minnesota on top, leading by a point. From Target Center, back in a moment. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been a clinic from Gilbert Arenas.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Hudson. Hasn't made one yet. Lots of room. And the basket by Serbiak. Serbiak's got the first field goal of the second half for the Timberwolves. Warriors trail by 3. On the wing, Arenas. He's covered by Hudson. Outside, Jamison. Outside, Arenas. With a tie, Kevin Garnett grabs the miss. Garnett's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Lee outside. No good that time.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Hudson against Arenas. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Pass to Serbiak. Over in the corner, Lee. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Warriors trail by 3. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Here's Arenas, and it's Arenas with the jam.
Yeah, that's why you can't leave anyone open.
Minnesota shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Lee outside. Puts up a deep 3. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. A chance here to retake the lead.
You can see the intensity on display here these last few minutes.
Inside, here's Fortson. That's good, and Arenas with the assist. Arenas has got 5 assists in the game.
Important point there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Hudson. Scoreless thus far. Now here's Garnett. He started close. That one's not going to go. Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Shot clock at 6. Fortson, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And it's a 3-point Warrior lead.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Hudson the pass to Lee. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Down low, here's Dampier. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Hudson. Here's Serbiak. And they get it. Down low, Garnett puts it in.
That high release point for Garnett really helps him. Feels like nobody can block his shot inside.
Arenas against Hudson. Now here's Arenas. Not a lot of room. Back to Jamison. Fires the 3. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss. Timberwolves trail by 3. Pass to Hudson. Here's Serbiak for the tie. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
There was some nice rhythm to that play.
Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Outside, Jamison. They set the pick. On unloads from 9, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. And the Timberwolves call time here.
Everyone get loud and put your hands together for Billboard Minnesota answers.
Nesterovic passes to Garnett. Now here's Lee. Richardson cover. Shoots. Lee, that's good. Lee's got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves. And the Warriors with possession here. Left side, Arenas. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Just too good a player to leave open.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And I love the way they've been attacking the basket. I mean, they've looked to penetrate every opportunity they've had, and they've done a nice job doing that.
Here's Brandon. Pass to Peeler. Here's Brandon. Clock at 4. Here's Woods, and there's another one for the Timberwolves.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Richardson after the basket by Minnesota. Outside, Jamison. Over Trent. Not enough on that one as it misses. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Garnett with the screen on Arenas. To the inside. Garnett just attacking the rim.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of it.
The Warriors have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Here's Arenas. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And nothing like taking it to the hole yourself.
Timberwolves trail. Here's Brandon. Pass to Peeler. Looks for Garnett. He gets it to him. Oh, the tenacity of KG.
Hey, anytime you're guarding Garnett inside, expect a certain level of physicality.
Warriors have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Outside, Jamison. An easy 2 points on the layup. And that's now 6 points for Jamison. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Here's Brandon. Here's Garnett. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Timberwolves lead by 1. Warriors have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Timeout called the Warriors.
Coming up the court now are your Timberwolves dancers. Come on, give it up.
Joe Smith, he's checked in for Minnesota. Dunleavy's checked in for the Warriors. Outside, Arenas. And they double up Arenas. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Things are flowing for Dampier on offense, and he's taking full advantage of it.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Trent, a screen on Arenas. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Arenas. Pass to Richardson. Now Dunleavy from downtown. It doesn't go for him. Smith right side. Here's Brandon. He's covered by Arenas. Now Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Woods. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Woods got 4 this quarter. And not even 3 quarters out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Now here's Richardson. He's got 6. And here's Arenas outside. Knocks down the 3 ball. Arenas has got 21.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
Pass to Peeler. And here's Smith, defended by Dunleavy. The 10-footer. And it's Smith missing.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Dunleavy, the pass to Arenas. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Boyles checked in for the Warriors. The Timberwolves shooting a stellar 60% since the halftime break. Strickland passes to Lopez. Smith outside. Fades away. Doesn't go that time. The Warriors leading. Here's Dunleavy, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Woo-hoo. Quick off the bounce.
Here's Strickland. No scoring in this one. Pass to Lopez. Smith right side. Over Dunleavy. The rebound by Foyle. Warriors leading by 4. Richardson for 3. Here's Fortson, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
2 minutes.
Pass to Slater. 1:52 left here in the third quarter. Arenas against Lopez. And Smith with the stop.
Boy, Joe Smith making that dunk look routine and elementary. He's got some pretty good ups for a big guy.
Golden State's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Here's Arenas. The teardrop falls in. Arenas has got 10 points here in the second half.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Pass to Slater. It's Jackson atop the key. Here's Strickland. Now here is Smith. Pocket 6. Trying his luck from deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Richardson outside. Pass to Arenas. Lets it go from the wing. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Arenas has got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors. The Timberwolves shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Smith on the wing. Over Dunleavy. Again, the miss by Smith. The Warriors shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Outside for Arenas. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oh, and the jam by Arenas.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And so it's Gilbert Arenas making things happen for the Golden State Warriors. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And we'll be back with you shortly. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Warriors leading by 10. Pass to Dunleavy. Out to the wing. Jamison. And he comes up with the deuce.
That is good offense. Unselfish play.
Jamison's gone 4 of 9 in field goal attempts. Here's Gill. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Mesterovic. Pass to Zerbiak. 4 on the clock. Elbow shot is on the way. Brandon's shot is off. Outside, Jamison. Here's Oliver. Now Dunleavy. From the wing. The rebound by Brandon. Timberwolves trail by 12. Pass to Smith. And here is Serbia. Wide open look. And it's Oliver with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Now Murphy. Here's Dunleavy. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Lee's checked in for Gill. Minnesota shooting here about 46% for the game. Pass to Lee. Here's Nesterovic. Here's Serbiak. Jamison covering. Fires from deep. Serbiak, no luck. Warriors leading by 12. Dunleavy, the pass to Oliver. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Minnesota making a switch. Garnett's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Eric Dampier's checked in for Foyle. For Minnesota, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Out left to the wing. Garnett against Murphy. Garnett nails it through the contact.
He absorbed all the hits and finished anyway.
That's to Dunleavy. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. The jump hook. Jamison with the basket on the assist by Dunleavy. Jamison's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors. Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Nesterovic. Pass to Serbiak. There's the triple. Lee kicks to Garnett. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
You know, the mid-range day of Garnett is a thing of beauty. Textbook release from the big man.
Now Dunleavy. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Jamison in the post, guarded by Serbiak. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. They get Wally Serbiak.
And constantly on the move. Jamison is someone who can put up points in a hurry.
2 shots.
The first one falls.
And Jamison is such a talented scorer. A forward who can get it done both outside and in. He's special.
Hudson's checked in for the Timberwolves. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Timberwolves trail by 11. And here is Serbiak. Here's Hudson. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Garnett. That misses off the backboard. Warriors leading by 11. Right side, Jamison. Oliver passes to Murphy. To the middle. Here's Jamison. And the Warriors miss again.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
Pass to Hudson. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Outside, Jamison. Richardson the pass to Dampier. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, I tell you, I love when I see Dampier with that kind of force down low. Nice throwdown.
Timberwolves trail by 13. Here's Hudson. Pass to Serbiak. Garnett with a screen on Jamison. 6 on the shot clock. Serbiak, no luck. Warriors have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Arenas kicks to Dampier. Now Jamison, guarded by Serbiak. Nesterovic with the rebound. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Lee.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Here's Jamison, and no good. Trying to use the glass. Minnesota shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Arenas kicks to Dampier. Pass to Jamison. Over Serbiak. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Jamison looks a little awkward at times, unorthodox in his style, but he can put it in the basket, folks.
Antoine Jamison at the line for one.
Timberwolves trail by 14. Timeout called, Timberwolves.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Coming up the court now, your Timberwolves dancers.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Minnesota's coach had some words for his team, and it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team. He told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. We'll see if those words work, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. Warriors on D. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Pass to Hudson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Garnett. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Warriors leading by 14. Fader on the way. Kicks it out to Richardson. He lobs it up. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Lob pass to... Whoa, Garnett playing well above the rim.
Kevin Garnett's teammates trust him to throw it down. That's why they lob it his way with confidence.
Down low, here's Arenas. Oh, and the jam by Arenas.
I imagine they'll keep going to him. He's been solid offensively.
Minnesota's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Pass to Serbiak. Beyond the arc. Here's Nesterovic. Over Dampier. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Now here's Arenas. Now here's Richardson. Outside Arenas. Over Hudson. Warriors the rebound.
In the offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the board.
Here's Hudson. Lee outside. Puts up a deep three. Good work defensively by Richardson. Arenas up top. He's covered by Hudson. Banked in off the glass. Arenas has got 4 points in the quarter.
You can see it in his eyes. He is in the zone tonight, scoring with ease.
Timberwolves trail by 16. Here's Hudson. Pass to Lee. Lays it up off the glass.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
Richardson outside. Takes it from 10, and that one is good. The Timberwolves shooting in this game, 45%. Timeout called, Timberwolves. You look at Gilbert Arenas, what a contribution.
They are getting cooked by this guy. I mean, they've got to regroup and figure something else out.
Coming on the court now are your Timberwolves dancers. Come on, get back.
Checked in for Minnesota. Arnett surveying the defense. Launches it. Can't get it to go.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Jamison against Smith. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Timberwolves trail by 16.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Hudson. Garnett, and he slams it down with a one-arm hammer.
And so far, Garnett has dominated this game, getting to his spots and executing.
The Warriors have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Smith against Jamison. Knocks down the three.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Here's Hudson. Lee left side. Outside Garnett. And it's off.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Warriors.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And now, on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
Still 2 more games upcoming between these teams, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Gilbert Arenas.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
So he gets them both.
The more you watch Arenas, the more it seems like the sky is the limit when it comes to his ability. Starting to do things you just don't expect from a guy his size.
Nesterovic. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Here's Oliver. From outside. Outside Arenas. Another chance here. Another shot. The shot misses. Smith outside. Here's Hudson. Puts up the three. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.